Hi guys, so welcome to Derive. So in today's video, we're going to answer past board exam problems for the varying stress. And syempre, under pa rin siya ng chapter 2 which is stresses. So we already discussed the shear and the normal stresses, pati na rin yung stresses due to impact loading, and ngayon naman for the varying stress. So this is the last stress for the stresses. So ang daming stress, nakaka-stress, pero kakayanin natin yan. So let us answer those problems. But before that, konting recap lang tayo or discussion for the topic. Kasi medyo hindi ito hindi ito usual na topic for all. Okay, so as you can see, this is a topic of varying stress. Of course, we have a graph of stress versus the number of cycles, which shows that the stress is or the stresses are not fixed but varying. So S max, we have the S max here means ito yung pinakamataas. S min which is stands for minimum stress, which is pinakamababa, as you can see the line over here. And the SM stands for the mean or the alternate. Big sabihin ng mean, of course, that was the average of the S max and the S min or the maximum or the minimum stresses. And we have SA here means it is the alternating stress. So all of that, may sari-sariling formula. And syempre, SM is equal to S max plus S min divided by 2, which means it is the mean stress, mean or average. So palitan ko lang ng yellow. O mamaya na. So sa SA naman is just simply the difference of the maximum and minimum stress divided by 2. So that was the alternating stress. Okay. So we have a line here that shows the line of failure versus the line of safe stresses. No, and an axis will depend on the alternate stress and the minimum or the mean or the average stress. So kung meron tayong safe stress, syempre meron din tayong line of failure, di ba? Defined by Soderberg, that's why it is called Soderberg line. As you can see, all the parameters here ay familiar ka na, which is merong SA dito. SN stands for the endurance strength. SY, matic yan, yield stress. And of course, ang walang katapusang letter N, which designates or represents the factor of safety. Of course, the factor of safety, meron siyang sariling formula, which is, ayan, bago ko sabihin o pakita yung formula, this graph is a showing a points of failure, which yan yung mga failure na yan. Points of failure of a tested ductile specimen with mean and alternating stress value. So, ito yung axis mo kanina, which is your X and Y axis. No? Ayan, palitan ko na muna yung natin. So, that was the X and Y axis. And of course, kaya siya may SY kasi the specimen is based on ductile. So, showing the formula for the factor of safety, we have the 1 over N is equal to SM plus SM divided by SY plus KF times SA over SN. In order for you to remember it, guys, easily, so 1 over N is equal to stress. Lagay ka dyan ng 4. So, lagay mo lang M, A, N, Y. That stands for many stresses. So, paikot lang ang basa mo, so that will become many. SM, SA, SN, and SY. So, para madali mong tandaan. And put some strength reduction factor here, which is the KF. So, may formula yan na bukod, which will be discussed later. At ang tawag sa equation na to is the Soderberg equation. Soderberg equation. And syempre, ang SY, kapag ang material is ductile. And syempre, kung meron ductile, meron ding brittle. And the equation is 1 over N is equal to SM divided by SU plus KF times SA divided by SN. So, it is almost the same. So, gawin mo lang, type mo is manu naman. Or sulat mo manu. So, M-A-N-U. If your ductile material is many, ito naman manu. And ang formula na ito ay tinatawag na Goodman's equation, which is nakabase naman sa brittle materials. So, madali ang tandaan, Goodman's is for brittle, kaya naging SU to is or the ultimate strength, and the Soderberg equation is for ductile materials. That's why it is SY or yield stress. So the designations are, of course, yan, factor of safety N, S max, maximum stress, S min, minimum stress, SM is the average stress, SA is the alternating stress, SY is the yield point, SU is the ultimate point, SN endurance strength, and your KF is the fatigue strength reduction factor. So this fatigue strength reduction factor has a formula of KF is equal to 1 plus Q times KT minus 1. So what are those parameters? So we have Q is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus A over R. So ano nga ba yung ARQ na yan? Of course, again, this KF is the strength reduction factor. Ang KT naman is our stress concentration factor, notch sensitivity factor for the Q, radius of the stress tracer, and A constant dependent upon the ultimate strength. So, lahat yan, ma-familiarize ka mamaya sa mga questions natin. And napakahalagang tandaan ng KF na to at pati ng Q na to kasi nakadepende sa kanya yung Soderberg and Goodman's equation kasi meron yung strength reduction factor, which is ito siya. 1 over N is equal to SM plus SA divided by SN. Plus ito naman SY. So dito may KF. Okay, so halika. Start tayo sa problem solving. So problem number 1, compute the alternate stress if the given maximum stress and minimum stress is 5,000 PSI and 12,500 PSI respectively. Okay, so our SA is, we all know that the alternate stress is just the difference of S max and S min divided by 2. That is equal to 12,500 minus 5,000 divided by 2. So medyo mali yung grammar dito kasi ang maximum dapat is 12,500 PSI and the minimum should be 5,000 PSI. But don't worry on that, dalawa lang naman ang given. So that was 12 minus 5, 12.5 minus 5. So that was 7,500 divided by 2. So the answer is 3,750 PSI. Okay, so walang answer. So maybe this figure should be 3 kasi may 750. No? Pero nangyayari uli yan sa mga board exam problems, especially in machine design. Just tell your proctor. But I ensure you that the answer is 3,750 PSI. So baka na ano lang dito, dapat instead of 8, that is 3. Okay, proceed tayo. Second question. A link has an endurance strength of 28 KSI. Compute the alternating stress of the link if it is subjected to a reversing load. Assume a factor of safety of 3. No? So kung walang given or kung walang sinabi, just proceed again or immediately to a ductile material, which is Soderberg's equation. So we have the Soderberg's equation that is equal to 1 over N is equal to SM plus SA here. So meron tayong N dito and meron din tayong SY. So many, MA and Y. Of course, meron ditong KF. So kapag walang given na KF, so just assume it that is 1. And ang hinahanap natin is the alternating stress, which is the SA. So meron ba tayong given na factor of safety? So our factor of safety is 3. So our endurance strength or SN is 28 KSI or 28,000 PSI. So wala tayong SM and SY para malocate para mahanap yung SA, but meron tayong word dito na reversing load. And our machine design days, kapag sinabing reversing load, we all know that the mean or the average stress is 0. So matic, this term is 0. So our formula will become 1 over N is equal to KF times SA divided by SN. So that will become 1 over 3 is equal to KF. So walang given. So we may assume that 1.0 will do times SA, which is yung hinahanap, divided by endurance strength, which is 28,000 PSI. So our SA will become 28,000 divided by 3. So that will become 9,333.33 PSI. So may sagot ba? 8, 150, 10, 920. Yun, 9333 PSI. So the answer is letter C. So ayun, buti naman nasa multiple choice yung question. Ay, yung answer rather. Okay. So third question. So kung medyo nabibilisan ka, kasi nga, syempre, pangit din kung matagal yung pag-video. So balik-balik mo na lang. So third question will be, calculate the factor of safety resulting from the following stress values. Yield strength, so following. So pwede nating sulat isa-isa. Yield strength is 60 KSI. Endurance strength is 20 KSI. The average or the mean stress is 15 KSI. And the alternating stress is 10 KSI. So binigay is yield strength matrix. We are going to use the Soderberg's equation, which has equal to 1 over n is equal to SM plus SA dito, tapos may SN ka dito, and dito naman is SY. So many, M, A, and Y. So put KF, kapag hindi given, you may assume that KF is 1.0 or the stress reduction factor. So ang hinahanap natin is, we're looking for the factor of safety. So I think it is a direct sub-problem. So 1 over n is equal to SM is 15 divided yield strength of 60 plus SA of 10 and our SN is 20. So our N will become, so 15 divided by 60 plus 10 over 20. So reciprocate mo yung answer. So that will become 1.33. So tingnan natin kung may answer. So A, 1.75, 0.57 sa B, 0.75 sa C, and our D is 1.33. So we have the answer, letter D. So for the last item, a step shop made of SAE 1117 steel with a ultimate strength of 69.7 KSI. The notch sensitivity factor is 0.983 and 0.00435 for the constant dependent upon the ultimate strength. Check the radius of the stress razor. We all know we have the formula way back on the previous slides that the notch sensitivity factor is equal to 1 plus 1 over A divided by R. Now, tingnan natin kung makukuha natin yung stress razor, which is the R, based on this formula. Kung merong notch sensitivity factor, sabi, the notch sensitivity factor is 0.983. So that is 0.983. Is equal to 1 over 1 plus. So, meron ba tayong constant dependent? So, meron. 0.00435 is the constant dependent upon the ultimate strength, which is 0.00435 divided by R. So, dito pa lang pala, hindi na natin kailangan pansinin si ultimate strength of 69.7 KSI. So, we may find the amount of the stress razor here. So, R will become, so, pwede yan, i-reciprocal mo muna. So, 1 divided by 0.983 mo muna. Tapos, minusan mo na siya ng 1. And the answer ay divide mo sa 0.00435 or ship solve will do. So the answer for the stress or the radius of the stress razor is 0.2515. So tingnan natin kung may answer. A, 0.192, B, 0.386, and C, 0.25. So the answer will be C, 0.25. Okay. So ayun, and guys, sana nakatulong ang mga previous board exam problems na aking inilagay dito at sinagutan. So ayun, nakapag-review na tayo ng varying stresses. So naka-review na rin tayo ng shear and the normal stresses way back on the previous videos. No? Meron din tayong stress due to impact load, and this last stress is the varying stress. No? Na-stress yung mga stress pero tiwala lang kasi may pangarap tayo. So don't forget supporting our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. So please be updated sa mga yan. And ayun, see you on the next videos, guys. So pagtulungan natin yung board exam. Salamat and good luck and God bless sa inyong mga review. Bye-bye.